Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Thefrxion here, and right now you can see the T34, and as promised 3 weeks ago, and like every second video afterwards, I have finally done the best premium tank T34 by now. I think it should be ready and uploaded in about 30 minutes in this video right now. So T34, as you can see, this thing is American tank. This is a custom camo. It's a skin. I got it from curse.com. It's a very nice skin, and yeah. So this tank has a very long history in World of Tanks. Let's check the tech tree. It was a prototype. 1945, two prototypes of the T-30 were armed with a 120mm gun and redesigned as the T-34 Heavy tank. The vehicle was never entered mass production nor saw service. So, yeah, this thing is in World of Tanks for a long time. Actually, before the patches came out, where they implemented the T110E5 for the Tier 10 American tank, and the M103 for the Tier 9 American tank. The M103, that's this guy here. That was a very famous tank. It really existed. It was not just a blueprint tank. This thing was a Tier 9 heavy tank back then, back in the days. It was a Tier 9, and the M103 took its place now. And I can tell you, this thing was horrible in Tier 9. Since I'm gonna tell you some more about it later on. The hull armor was pretty bad, and it was the exact same hull armor for the Tier 9 tank. Imagine this tank with a 90mm or 105mm and a stock engine. Yeah, just think about that. This thing, what can I say about it? I really like it. It's a Tier 8 premium tank. Costs about, I don't really know what it costs now. 40 bucks maybe. 40 bucks could be. I got it free for the M103 because I had the T34 and the T30 unlocked back in the days. The T30, I don't have it anymore. Was a Tier 10 heavy tank, and they were replaced by the E5 and the M103. So I got both of them for free, and the T34 as a free premium tank. That was pretty sweet. So if we check at the equipment and the gun this thing is using, it's using a 120mm. This is very the closest gun that's like related to this gun is, I think, from the T30 and the T28, like the 120 in this gun, this tank. Let's see, the 120mm AT gun, but this thing has a way faster reload time than this thing. Yeah, so it's 4 rounds per minute. Average penetration 248, 297. That's with APCR. 248 is with AP, and 60 is with high explosive. And its average damage is about 515 or 400 up to 515, but it really drops sometimes to 300. It gets some weird shots. Accuracy is 0.35 at 100 meters, pretty bad. Aiming time 3.4 seconds, horrible if you ask me. And 2,790 kilograms, but that's not really important because you cannot upgrade a Tier 8 premium tank. You can't upgrade any premium tank. This turret, it is a very special turret. Extremely well frontal armored, but you can penetrate it very easily from the back. And also, it has some really weak spots here in the front. You only have to angle it a little bit, and everybody can pen it. The engine, 810 horsepower, some Tier 8 tracks, Tier 10 radio. So I have mounted large caliber. Very important on this thing. You don't want to have a 14-15 second reload time. The best I can get on this thing is right now 12 seconds, but I don't have vents and brothers in arms at the moment. Then coated optics, just for the view range. I don't know why I put it in there, but it kind of works for me. And enhanced gun lane drive, so it aims in faster. That's very important for this tank. I don't really like loading gold ammo, so I just load all AP because you can penetrate very easily. You can pen any tank with it. Just aim for the weak spot. So now to specs. 1,500 hit points. Yeah, well, 150 hit points less than the Lowe, but this thing is more armored than the T34. Weight limit not really important for a premium tank. 8.5 tons. Guess it's good. 810 horsepower. Speed limit is 35. You can work with it, but it's not really that great. Traverse speed is really awful. 22. If you get flanked, you will have a problem. Whole armor. The worst thing about this tank, 102 millimeter. Anything can pen it, even 75 millimeters. Then the side is only side is only 76. Pretty much anything can pen it. And the 51 rare armor, even tier 1s can pen that. That's pretty sad. Turret armor, as already said, this thing has really nice turret armor, 279, but this is only for this part right here, for the gun mantlet, not especially for this part. And remember, guys, everybody can pen the turret, the hatch up there. Side is pretty good, 127, but anything can pen it if you don't angle it a little bit. 203 for the rare. That's pretty nice. Sometimes some people like bounce if they shoot it from behind, but that's mostly because they hit this area and it just bounces off. And yeah, so damage was already set, 300 up to 500, but you seldom get 500 damage in this tank. Penetration 186 to 310 millimeters. Pretty good, I guess. There's worse specs. Rate of fire, very bad, 4 rounds per minute. You have to deal with that with gun rammer and vents and all that kind of stuff. Turret traverse speed is very bad. If you look at it low, this thing already has 23 and it's really slow. And now look at this, 32, 40. That's amazingly fast, and this is 18. This takes forever to turn your turret. So view range 360 meters. I've upgraded up to 500. Signal range, like every other tank, 745, like every other tier tank. And yeah, this tank is pretty fun to play. I will hop into the gameplay session right now. So right here you can see my crew, 4th crew skill. Soon gonna get no, not soon, but I'm working on the 5th. As you can see here. Snapshot, very important. Controlled impact and clutch braking is very important for aiming speed. And now I have camo because I want to get some real nice sitting shots. So yeah, I will go over to the gameplay now and see you there.